You know, you can trade it for blowjobs. So you guys know, I got first option table, they know. What? You haven't been to jail?
I wasn't in that kind of jail.
Oh, you wasn't in that kind of jail.
We was friends.
I was doing the touching the butt stuff, but, there was no blowjob given in the jail I was at. It was like, we wouldn't have no part of it, but anyway, Martha Stewart. Yo, you were in that jail? Hell, man, what'd you do? You got new pictures of, you must be on the Epstein list or something. All right. That was a bad joke. That was bad. But, anyways, it has been snowing, man. And what is it about snow that makes people that, normal people that wouldn't pull out in front of you if they seen a car coming for a fucking mile, Now all of a sudden they're gonna oh, there's snow on the ground. Let me pull out in front of these motherfuckers, Or do they forget? They forget that it's slick, and I don't know. Does it give you superpowers, or they're just like, fuck, it's cold, kill me. Fucking. Especially them moped people. This is Marion, you come into town, he's like, home of the Giants and stuff, but the sign you don't see is Grant County is the moped capital of Indiana. Yeah. The moped is an old Miami Indian word for, I should have called a cab. And they, you guys actually got a place here in Marion where you guys can, kick the tires on mopeds. It's like most places, you got to get them from an old pawn shop or something, but not here, man. This is it. And you do, this Canada, and in Grant County, you guys can smoke in most places, right? Yeah. Kinda? What do you mean, kinda? You gotta hide it. What are you smoking? There he is, that's right. Where's all the weed smokers at? Not here, that's right. These guys, I've been to jail, I ain't saying shit. There's probably a cop in the audience, and I ain't going there, man. I ain't doing that bullshit. There you go. So, is that the birthday boy? He's like smarter than fucking everybody, man. Josh Hall's birthday, man. Give it up for the birthday boy.
You going down there?
Going down there where? Oh, they got me. He got me, man. I walked right into these nuts, didn't I? He had the low-hanging fruit. That's because he's old now.
Oh my God.
And balls. How old are you now? 40. Oh yeah, man. You're fucking old, dude.
Hey, now watch out.
That's just from today.
Just a
They
chick.
dropped that far to 48. So. Anyways, she's hooting and hollering for the weed. People buying weed today. You guys all right over here, Mike Anderson or Mike? You guys good? Jello shot? Oh, you're doing Jello shots? Fucking knock it up. Do it. Yeah, sure. Give me a Jello shot. You got one? Look at this. I got one right here. All right, we're getting ready to do this. We're doing shots with the sponsors, everybody. You got ready? Let's do it up.
Rookie!
I didn't just agree to buy a Chevy, did I? I mean, the shot was great, man. I appreciate it, but...
I thought you went to jail.
Not in that jail. I was never required to use my tongue around the butthole. Stay out of Grant County jail. You don't want no part of that shit. So we're talking about weed. Indiana is like the only state left that, people actually understand what it's like to go to somebody's house in some bad neighborhood and sit out in front of someone's house for 2 hours while they go get the weed. You guys know now, most places they just go to the store and get the shit. But not in Indiana. We ain't doing that here in Indiana. But, growing, this is the right age group. You guys remember back in school, I used to be able to get whacked by the teachers when I was naughty, but now I got to pay for that shit. You know? Any teachers in here? I'm just kidding. It's a weird fetish, but you know, like nowadays, you're like growing up, you're like, fuck yeah, man, they whacked the shit out of us all the way through school, you know. And do you guys ever have like one of those teachers that like gave a like real memorial, you know, whack you remember forever? Mrs. Pills, I had Mrs. Priest in the 3rd grade, and she was like 7 foot tall, man, skinny. She gets you out, and you know, like in elementary school, you had like the little thing where you could sit down and change your boots, and had the hooks and stuff up there. And she'd have you like bend over, just sitting there waiting. The next thing you know, you look over beside you, and this bitch is changing her shoes. It's like, I can't wear these loafers no more. I gotta put on my kicks. The zips. I don't know what she was wearing, but she was like a demented Mr. Rogers over there. So, you know, he comes in, changes his sweater. She's like changing her shoes, man. And she like staying way back, way back. She's like waving that paddle in the air like she's batting clean up for the Cubs. Or Happy Gilmore. Like, kind of running into that. Mrs. Priest, man. And then in 4th grade, I had, you guys ever have one of those teachers that they like, they wanted you to like sign their paddles when they were done whacking you, know? Just Kokomo, those sick motherfuckers. 2 of them. Mr. Hickson was in 4th grade, you know, and he's like, you know, it's like fresh. I'm like the first kid to get whacked that year, 4th grade. And he's like, explains the whole thing like during first day class, like, yeah, you get hit by my paddle, you're gonna put your name on it, and ho ho ho, you know, like it's a fucking joke. I'm like, motherfucker, I've been doing this for years. I don't need that. You need to sign my ass. But he'd be like, you all right, you know, he'd whack you like, all right, you ready to sign this? And before you could say no, that motherfucker hit me again. It's like he wasn't gonna stop, so I said yes, but he finally wore out. Kids, you know, but you know, like now, you know, kids, and they come home saying some motherfucker laid their hands on it, you're like, bullshit. Bullshit, right? Or no, not here. You guys are like, fuck yeah, man, hit him. That's unless I gotta do it. Kids, man, kids are something else. Where's everybody with kids at? Just fucking me, man. That's amazing, man. Did you guys, can you even hear me out there? Kids, guys. Alright, so. Kids are ungrateful fuckers, man. I took my kids to Hawaii for Christmas, and they sat there and bitched the whole time because they couldn't make a snowman. I drug their asses down to the beach, going to teach them how to make a sandman, but they kept falling asleep. All right, man. I thought I could slide that one in on you guys. You guys were there with me the whole time, but me and my first wife, the one that I had my kids with, we were married 9 years before we had kids, and that may sound like smart, but we couldn't do it, man. We tried everything. We tried like artificial insemination and in vitro. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that, or I should have called you. You couldn't have seen past your beard, anyways. He's over there. We even quit using this method we learned watching Ron Jeremy films. Hey man, I grew up in the 80s, man. Those were like our instructional videos. I thought that shit just absorbed down into the skin. Right on the back. So when we were doing the in vitro, that's when they take your sperm and they take her eggs and they put them together. But you do this at a woman's hospital, and there's nothing manly about getting called back to the lab as a man at the woman's hospital, because everyone knows what you're getting ready to do, man. They know this guy's getting ready to jack off. You know, so they call your name, and you know they might as well just say Shaw. Masturbation party of one, Shaw. Masturbation party of one. You know?
Oh, God.
So you walk back, and when I did this, it was like the early '90s, and you know there was no smartphones, and there was no internet. I mean, there was internet, but not back there. And if they had internet in those rooms, it would have been dial-up. You know. And if you've ever been horny and then went looking for material on dial-up internet, you probably came long before you heard, "You got mail." Right? That raised a whole time. You know, people had a fetish. You know, there was a time where I couldn't even get an erection unless I heard. I'm cured now. I just kill drifters to get an erection. Who's from out of town? Who's from out of town? So, anyways, you're back there in that room, and like I said, you know. You're back there, and everyone knows why you're back there. So you start thinking about stuff that guys think about, like, did I come too soon? Is a quart enough? Is that my cum on the VCR? I mean, that's what they had back then. You know, the VCRs, BYO VHS. You go back to those rooms though, you know, and they thought of everything because there's like a love seat in there, and you know you're not just like sitting on a love seat where some other guy just got done jerking off. They give you like these pads, like you can put it over there. It's like an ass pad, so your balls aren't sitting where someone else's balls are. You know? They thought of everything. I don't know, you can throw them away. I hope most people throw them away. They pull them out of it like a little thing, like they look like they're new. So you're right though, that'd be something. Next time I'll be checking for the stains on it. Are there any pubes on this motherfucker? Hopefully I'm done with that, trying to have kids. But anyways, you know, you get in and it's kind of like you got to leave out of that place too after you're done. And you know, you got to like leave there and you like hand your specimen to this woman in a lab coat through this little tiny window. And I guess it'd be kind of a fetish too that you just can't find on the internet. I mean, strange couches and, you know, my neighbors were mad for a long time. But, got over that. So then you leave out of there and then, you know, you're like, it's kind of like the walk of shame when you're leaving, because like everyone's like, here he comes, here's what he just did, you know, and you know, you worry about stuff. Then I started thinking about it, man. Fuck it, man. I give the best hand job I've ever had. You know, it speeds up when I want it to speed up.
Oh my goodness.
Slows down when I want to slow down. Tightens. I gotta quit. I'm getting a hard on just thinking about this. Now I gotta unfuck this mic stand since Steve's gotta drive it in the ground every time he's up here. So I am Jimmy Shaw. Welcome to the AMVETS. They are probably still selling the 50-50 tickets. Where's the 50-50 ticket seller at? Where's he at? He's on break. He's waving back there. They're like, you want tickets? We'll come around. So if they come around, get the 50-50 tickets, buy those up. Take care of your wait staff. Thank you, AMVETS. Thank you, Charlie back there on the sound, the ones and twos. Mike Anderson Chevrolet. First Option Trucking. And the Lot Lizards. They're behind you guys, stalking. Your wives are like, wait a minute. They know you're here? Okay. So I just fucked everything up. They'll never have me back. But this next guy, they'll want him. Give it up for Jeff McKinley, everyone.